Are you fed up watching money drain away with unsuccessful scalping attempts? I know the pain, spending hours chasing small gains that never accumulate. But I discovered a simple system that transformed my scalping results. A repeatable strategy that takes the guesswork out of capturing those short-term price swings. I've perfected rules that allowed me to start profiting from even the smallest movements. Rules that turn a few well-timed trades into consistent extra income every month. The opportunities are there every day. You just need a strategy that can actually capitalize. So, if you're ready to say goodbye to scalping struggles and start adding an extra few hundred to your account each week, I'll show you the exact rules that paved the way for me. Let's design a scalping system that actually works. Alright traders, listen up. On the TradingView platform, under the indicator section, search for and add the Super Smart Super Trend Self-Adjusting Indicator. Then, to optimize the indicator, one by one, adjust the parameters like I did in the video. Now with these changes, when an upside-down triangle appears above a candle, this indicates a sell signal and you can open a short position. And similarly, when an upside triangle appears below a candle, this indicates a buy signal and you can open a long position. This indicator is really great, but like many other indicators, when the market moves sideways, it generates some fake signals. But don't get me wrong, the indicator is great. We just need to filter the fake signals. So let's add a second indicator to our strategy. In the indicator section, search for Wada Atar Explosion and add it to the chart. The indicator is displayed on the chart like this, but we need to make some adjustments to it. So, click the gear icon, then under Inputs, change sensitivity to 200. Fast EMA length to 21. Slow EMA length to 40. BB channel multiplier to 3. And finally, change No Trade Zone to 22. Now, from the Style tab, make the remaining adjustments one by one like I did in the video. Now, with these adjustments, when the histogram indicator is green and also above the white moving average line, the long signals are confirmed. Take note that if the histogram is above the no trade zone line, we should not trade. Likewise, if the histogram is red and above the moving average line, the short signals are confirmed. But again, in this case, if the histogram is above the no trade zone line, we should not enter a trade. Look at this example. The buy signal is given by the first indicator and the WAE histogram is green and above the moving average line. But since the histogram is above the no trade zone line, this buy signal is filtered. In the next example, The exact same conditions applied for the sell signal. The histogram was above the no trade zone line, so this signal was correctly filtered and potential loss was prevented because the price moved in the opposite direction after the signal. Now we gotta optimize the indicator. So go to the settings section in the inputs tab, change length to 200, set source to close, and change average type to 2. And then in the style tab, configure the indicator color. With these changes, you now have one of the best trend indicator tools at your fingertips. So when the indicator line turns bright and slopes upward and the price is above it, we filter out old short signals because there's a strong uptrend in the market. And likewise, if the indicator line turns red, slopes down and the price is below it, we gotta filter out old long signals because there's a powerful downtrend in the market that's in charge. So, in order for us to enter a long trade, we need to follow 4 rules. First, we need to see an uptrend triangle form below the candlestick. Second, we need to make sure the CMA indicator is turned green. Then, in the next step, the price needs to be above the CMA indicator. And finally, in the last step, the WAE indicator needs to confirm the long signal. So, with all those conditions in place, you can open a long order. But after opening the position, you should immediately set a stop loss to prevent excessive losses for this strategy. For this strategy, I recommend using the recent swing low for long positions. And now, in order to exit the trade at the best possible time with the maximum win rate, use a risk to reward of 1 to 1.5 to exit the trade and secure your profits. And in order for us to enter a short trade, first we need to see a downward triangle form above the candlestick. Second, we need to make sure the CMA indicator has turned red. Then in the next step, the price needs to be below the CMA indicator. And finally, in the last step, the WAE indicator needs to confirm the short signal. So with all those conditions in place, you can open a short position. But after opening the position, you should immediately set a stop loss to limit any losses for this strategy. For this strategy, I recommend using a recent swing high for short positions. And now, to exit the trade, use a risk-to-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 to exit the position and lock in your gains. If you want to discover a strategy for winning more trade after trade, then watching this recommended video is a must.